Einverstanden, we are happy with it. So nice to see you, Annabelle. So maybe we start with a prayer, and then we get different organizations from different nations, from different areas of life, from different social backgrounds, and we try to use every day to our best. So we are very grateful we can come together and reflect together on this meeting in RUN Vienna, which is an international place, and we came together as a delegation of an international commission conference, and we ourselves were from many different nations. There was our sisters from Hungary, but also dear Annabelle from Mexico. She came all the way from Mexico to be with us for several days, and it was really a very good time. And Kyungin from Holland. So also each one of us is from a different country again, but we live in Austria, but like Lily from Australia. So we incorporate so many of your aspects, each country, each culture, each. Dear Heavenly Parents, we want to invite you to be with us, that you share our thoughts and ideas and somehow how we can help. So we invite you to be with us and also enjoy this togetherness and the sharing. This I really want to pray in gratitude in attendance of Holy Mother Han as a mother of a blessed family, Chu. I hope I did the ending right. You're used to this ending. Yes. Oh, dear Sonia is here. Welcome. Or then also as a whole group, we were there visiting, also attending also different other side events on different topics. I think especially we always looked for those that are on prevention or healing and treatment and rehabilitation of people with drug misuse problem. And I must say that the governments really in general, most of them, they really have a desire for a drug-free society. Prison population is the official word. And actually, in a way, it's sad that when things turn in a very bad way, then they start thinking, what can we do different? But somehow, when it's really at the very end, then people at least then start to think what is rehabilitation and then what is prevention. And I think with the prevention, create a surrounding where they can somehow come to themselves again, and then they can help their children to understand each other. And I'm really so impressed, Annabelle, by the personality that you have, that you are helping in like I think every hour you are awake, you're doing something good for your society. So you're really a gift for us as in the Women Federation. And I'm so grateful. I think we all are very grateful you came to Austria, because Miss Rodriguez, I think she understood English, just to get back into the mood, because so many things happening. This is somehow from my side, the first step.
Sí, bueno, pues no, hombre, pues muchísimas gracias. Yo, como lo mencioné en el video que nos grabaron, pues quiero agradecerle en primera instancia a la presidenta Flor, ¿no? Para empezar, por involucrarme en la federación. Después, bueno, pues la invitación por la que llegué hasta Viena. Muchísimas gracias a nuestra presidenta Renate también. El impacto vaya siendo un poquito más amplio, que de alguna forma lo que a lo mejor se vive allá o se...
I think in Spanish, Annabelle can say 3 times as many things in 1 minute than she can speak in English.
Yeah, as we say, our main goal is the prevention, and the prevention healthy family, not already in the sick families. And I think we could do this with our work and our cooperation also with UN organization. And Renate, that she's so courageous, and she approached the ambassador of Mexico and all get the contacts. And also Maya, she had the idea, but to really strengthen the young people, the resilience of young people, to find the happiness and to say no to drugs and all the misery and all these consequences.
Thank you so much, Irmgard and Annabelle. Yeah, so also Lily, please. Lily is always sweating and almost crying with this technique, because everything prepared, but last minute something still don't work again. So Lily, please.
But everybody does something, and all of my critique comes mostly on the technical aspects. That the videos, the recordings were sent to me 20 minutes before the meeting started, was not so involved with the sharing with Annabelle and with the social media, with communication outwards. But exactly in this area is where I feel in terms of the improvements. For example, Tony filmed the whole thing, and 3 days later he said he won't be able to produce usually he's very, very good. He's very capable, much faster than I am and more professional. So you can find all of the material in bits and pieces. And of course, my perfectionist mind wants to have everything in one, and I could have even made a better version. However, in terms of planning and expectation, I think it's good to clarify.
I can send it to you, and but I wanted to add some pictures. She sent it to me 2 days ago. We will meet some of you in Korea, and to keep the contact, to have the contact with Mrs. Marta Patricia Rodriguez Nava. I think I will send email and WhatsApp to Flor, the UN building. There were only 3 of them. Delegation was small. She and the gentleman and this lady from the everything she does, she has to ask the ministry. She cannot act on her own will, but I think to meet for a coffee, this will definitely be possible, and then you can see whatever you can do with her. Yeah. But now maybe you have questions. Or Flor, do you want to say something?
Muchas gracias, señora Renate, señora María, señora Lili, muchas gracias. Ustedes son grandes líderes y de una buena sociedad en cada uno de nuestros países.
To your governments, and also we will work with the report and also contact the other embassies or send the information. We invited the embassies for the side event, and we had 30 participants, including ourselves. I do not know how many were there online, Lily. I don't know, on Zoom. Respectful relationship. I don't know how she does it, how she calls the subject. We have to learn this. But she said she promoted the topic combating domestic violence through youth education and activism. In all countries, it's a topic in Vienna, it's a topic all over the world, and especially the Southern Balkans, and as I'm sure also Latin America, but everywhere. So, and we will also have a project from North Macedonia, because there the YSP also is doing something with young people on this topic. So we will concentrate, but among you could write down a statement. What is the situation and what is solution? Maybe you can find someone who to write at least some page, 1 page, 2 page, one by one. I mean, in April we are not much here, but anyway, everyone is like 10 days. I have to look. It's beginning of May, maybe the 10th of May. So there is some time to do it. And it would have to be a part. I mean, we can up to 2,000 words, but if you write like 500, 700, I mean.
Like together with Flora or as a team to work out some statement would be very good.
Con Anabel haciendo este punto de vista, porque pues realmente acá en México, sí, sé que hay mucha violencia doméstica, ¿verdad?
Because actually this is also like, the more often they realize that from Women Federation comes constructive advice. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Because actually, like Lily says, there are doors we have not used yet. Yeah, thank you very much. I would be so happy, because a few times we missed this opportunity.
Yeah, the point of the submissions is that when they open the floor for the dialogue with the NGOs, with the civil society, then the UNODC presents it to the governments, to the member states, and then it's on the table. And then we can't say, they can't say, oh, we didn't know, nobody told us, and you never asked us, because this is how we ask. When we have a clear example of when we believe if we had character education in schools, we would reduce the domestic violence, then it automatically goes to the member states. And some countries are not so open. But when we already have a project, we have the data, we have the evidence, it's evidence-based, it's scientific, Mr. Malouf said, with this visibility, then we have more and more of a voice and an impact.
Pero
toda intervención debe ser como escrito, como redactado.
You can always reference it. You make a WhatsApp, you make an Instagram post, and you put the link. So even whether it's in the meeting or not, the material, when it's there, it can be used. If you've never made it, you can't use it. So,
and I think in the side event, I mean, we have to talk about it. We start on Monday, but I think these 5 minutes we will give, because again, it's another side of a part of the world, and it's always good to show examples from different areas of the world. They're sending invitation letters to the Women Federation, to the international president, and of course, we get it in Austria. Send you this letter because it's always really, it's hard. I'll send the information to Flor and Andrea, and you can distribute or decide among yourselves, yeah. The organizations are registered. I think this makes it easier in the country, but of course we cannot do this for you, yeah.
have been affected and have a project and working in this area. And the Oceania group, Women's Federation, is also very keen on the UN activities. So maybe...
Lily, you know what? Actually, we have two windows. We have two windows because we are two organizations with this Women Federation and YSP. And if it's Lily that talks, because she's Australian, she sounds...
Yeah, this is really the power of Women's Federation and why we have the top ECOSOC status, because we have the connections on all continents in all areas. And this is where we demonstrate our expertise and why we are qualified. And therefore they have to listen to us because we can really say something. Yeah.
Actually, we will keep, but it's not this link, it's the other link, yeah, on Monday.